So when the jury began its deliberations, Donald Trump went out to the reporter area there, and he gave a few remarks. And he once again was spreading false information, just saying whatever the hell popped in his head that he thinks is going to make him look good in the press. And of course, he blamed Joe Biden for him being in trouble with, and sitting through this case. This is a state level case. The DOJ and the federal government has nothing to do with it, not to mention the fact that the president doesn't actively get involved like this. But Donald Trump says that because that's exactly what he would do, so he thinks everybody else is like himself. Then he went on something about saying he couldn't have this expert witness testify, and the judge prevented that. No, the judge did not prevent his expert witness from testifying. The judge limited what the expert could talk about and said the judge couldn't talk about his interpretations of a law because that, it was irrelevant to the matter at hand. He could talk about the history of the law, but he could not talk about what this witness thought the law meant and things like that, because he wasn't going to get it devolved, that he wasn't going to have this devolve into a battle of witnesses where defense calls a bunch of people talking about their interpretations, then during rebuttal the prosecution has to bring in even more witnesses talking about their interpretation, and it's really confusing for the jury when you have multiple people saying different interpretations of what a law means. So Donald Trump lied again there. Then he went on some rant about how the U.S. has fake elections. No, we don't. That's never been proven. It's been proven that you tried to have fake electors during a U.S. election. You asked a attorney general or a secretary of state for the state of Georgia to find you 11,000 and some odd votes. So you tried to falsify elections to make sure you won. But in general, the U.S. does not have fake elections. We have free and fair elections. Always have, and hopefully always will. But he's out there and he's saying this stuff because he's panicked and he's scared. Now, while the jury is deliberating, the judge has said Donald Trump cannot leave the court. So he can't leave the building while the jury is deliberating until they break for the night. And I don't know what time that will be every day. They could go late every day. So Donald Trump has to show up every weekday and stay from the beginning till as late as they agree to every day in this courthouse waiting for that verdict to come out, and he is scared, and his messages to reporters are only going to get more and more unhinged the more scared he gets.